Okay, we're live. All
Wow.
right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our webinar today. See a lot of people join today. So today you're going to learn how to get more sales from WhatsApp ads without more spam. So I think a lot of businesses here might be running WhatsApp ads. So you guys want to learn a few things about how to improve them. And today here with me, we have Wilson and Adam, who are product managers who are basically plan and build the features that are part of Respond.io. And we're going to show you how Respond.io helps uh, optimize WhatsApp ads. Okay, so today's agenda, I think I'm going to give 1 or 2 minutes for more people to join, but I'm just going to go through it. So we just did the introduction, and number two, we're going to go through the system that some of our customers actually use to 10x their number of customers coming from WhatsApp ads. Then we're going to demo what are the features or parts of it that people use, which is Lifecycle, AI agent, and actually this is the wrong thing, but not to get the fun event, but WhatsApp conversion API and Q&A later. So please leave your questions in the chat and we will go through them later. So how it will look like is basically, all right, so whatever things you leave in the chat, later we'll go to a Q&A at the end. So we'll show every question and answer them one by one and everyone can keep track and follow up with us. Okay, so yeah, you want to say hi first, Wilson and Adam?
Hello, hi.
Yeah.
Nice to have you guys here.
Okay, let's give 1 more minute basically to let more people come in. But I think pretty good amount today.
Yeah, it will be good to know. Will be good to know where everyone is from also.
Yep.
Oh, Miguel here is from Portugal.
Portugal.
Oh, what time is it in Portugal right now? I think early in the morning, or 9 or 8, I think.
Good morning is bom dia in Portugal.
Oh, Zishan from India, Ethan from Malaysia, and is from UAE. Okay. Oh, Mina from New Zealand, Pakistan, South Africa. Alguna de Bello en Español.
International audience.
We will do a Spanish recording of the video after this. You can watch it on YouTube. So our team will basically translate the video later. Giovanni from Italy, more South Africa, Philippines. Okay, from India, Philippines, South Africa, Singapore. Wow, everywhere. Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Indonesia. Okay. Thank you for joining us. For those who are very early right now, like for example, Miguel, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. is not really a time for webinars usually for people. Oh, Juan Pablo from Mexico. Oh my God, that's even earlier.
Tyler.
Tyler is very happy right now.
Frozen. He's frozen. Let me check on that. So we got from Mexico, Netherlands, Turkey, 8 p.m. here.
Belgium.
Oh, sorry, I don't know what happened. I got disconnected out of nowhere.
Your clone is still here.
Yeah. So it's 2 Tylers today.
Oh, okay. All right. I think we can start. So I'll hand over to Adam to start with.
Okay, all right. I haven't do an introduction. So hello guys, I'm Adam. I'm a technical product manager here at Respond.io. Today I'll be mainly going through the process of how to reduce spam leads and increase sales. So let's start with an example. We have this customer, which is a healthcare brand that went from spam leads to 10x their customers from click to chat ads. So this is a customer from our site. Just to provide some context about this customer. So they are operating two healthcare brands across multiple branches. They run high volumes of meta ads to generate appointments for their businesses. So now, here are their problems with WhatsApp ads. So pretty sure it's quite relatable for you guys that WhatsApp ads, they're bringing a lot of spam leads. So it bringing a lot of leads, but then most of them are spams. You don't know how to identify them, whether they are quality leads or not. So a second problem, which is also familiar to you guys, which is that you might be unable to track which ad campaigns is bringing in quality leads and sales. So you might spend a lot of time doing analytics for your ad campaigns to understand like, oh, which one is actually bringing me more ROI return in my investments. And last but not least, slow response time. Then because you don't have enough time to go back to your leads or answer them accordingly, because you have so many leads that comes in that you need to handle. And then some of the leads that you might not have time to respond to, they went to look for other alternatives. So this is what our customer has achieved with the process in our platform. So they have reduced their spam leads by about 70%. So that's quite a lot. And also increased their appointments booked by 12x, and also their customers PR pay ads by 10x. So imagine you have like about 20 appointments per week, right? Then it goes up to about like what 140, like 240. Then that's crazy. Then imagine the amount of customers you have, which is like about 200. Then it becomes 2000. That's crazy. So you went from stressing about like having a lot of spam leads to stressing about like, oh, how do you handle appointments that comes in for your business. So let's dive into a process on how our customer is able to achieve this with our platform. So this is a process which drive more qualified leads and sales from WhatsApp ads, which work for our customers. So here we are split into three parts, which is the setup, which is the ingredients, you can say. Then we have the convert process, which is the recipe in terms of, okay, how you can make this happen. And we have the optimized part, which is the garnish, you can say, to help optimize the whole process to make it better. So let's start with setup. Of course, we have the click to WhatsApp ads, which you can set up on your own. And we have lifecycle stages, which is basically the contact tag that you can give to your contacts in terms of their which part of the purchase journey they are on. Then we have our helper, which can help you handle leads, which is our AI agent. We'll dive into this deeper later. And we have the final important part, which is the Meta conversion API, which helps you send signals back to Meta to let them know the kind of audience which you want. So let's dive into the convert process in terms of how WhatsApp ads leads come in and how it can become a signal which we send to Meta. So whenever a contact clicks on your click to WhatsApp ad campaign, they will come into your business chat, right? So from that point on, AI agent can be the one that's the one handling the conversation with the contact, and they can qualify the leads to see whether they are actually quality leads or not. So through different questions and interactions with them. And from that, they can update their life cycle stages, because the agent could think like, okay, this is a quality lead. Let's update your life cycle stages for it to something like qualified leads, to let everyone in the team understand that, oh, this contact is actually a quality lead. So from that point on, we can actually set up a workflow to send a conversion API event once the life cycle stages has been updated. So this is the whole process in terms of the recipe of how it works. So let's go into how we actually optimize this process. So like what I said, the conversation is actually handled by AI agent. So you can actually review your conversations and continue to improve your AI agent. So you can find gaps and improve it in terms of like the prompts that you give it, or like the knowledge source that you pass to it, to ensure that it covers everything that your contact might ask. And other than that, you can also view report analytics in our platform. So from that, you can see which ad campaign or which ad sets is actually bringing you more leads and sales. So that's the overall process. We'll dive into each of the ingredient personally. So let's start with lifecycle. So lifecycle, like what I've mentioned just now, is basically like a contact tag that you can give to your contact in terms of which part of the purchase journey they are on. So you can set a lifecycle in last stages to track every lead from ad click to sales and know exactly where you're losing them. So on the screen right now, you can actually see how we can set up lifecycle stages. I will do like a small demo later so don't worry. So we can start life cycle stages. You can see we have new leads, qualified leads, appointment book, and customer. Then we have lost stages. So you can have the lost stages that you think if the lead is not qualified enough, then you can give different lost stages to it, such as no response, no urgency, or they think your product is too expensive. But don't think your product is too expensive. You guys are producing good quality products, so be competitive about your price. Or if they choose other competitors, you can put that as a lost stage as well. So the life cycle stages and everything that we covered today doesn't just apply for specific industries like the healthcare industry that I mentioned just now. It can also apply for different industries, so such as property. You can have viewing book as one of the stages, or like for automotive, if they have like a test drive book. So it's really quite modular. You can customize different stages yourself to really give yourself or your team a bit more context in terms of the purchase journey for your contact. So now that we have covered life cycle stages, we would like you guys to meet our AI agent. So before I dive into the capabilities and like how to set it up, the AI agent, we would like you guys to meet our AI agent first. So you can scan this QR code. This is a Telegram chat that you can use to talk with our AI agent. It's actually an AI agent, it's not a human. So you can talk to it and see how it responds to you. And this is your contact persona. So just pretend you're a Malaysian looking for skincare treatment services. And your intent is to explore skincare treatment services with friendly guidance from healthcare experts. So talk to it. Pretend you're Malaysians. If you're not Malaysian, it might qualify you as a spam lead. Then it might not reply to you. So yeah, go ahead and try. So you guys can scan this first. Tyler, do you think we should have more time for the audience?
Yeah, let's have let people scan and try it out.
Yep.
In the meanwhile, we also have a poll. We would like to find out what is your biggest worry. Oh, sorry. I think because of that you cannot see the AI agent. You can also click on this link to test on the AI agent as well, if you see on the bottom of the screen. So yeah. But yeah, so we want to find out what is the biggest worry about running click-to-chat ads. Do let us know, because actually we do wonder, like, okay, some of our customers who are hesitant on running WhatsApp ads, maybe they don't see the ROI, they cannot make it work, too much spam. We want to know how we can build the product or the onboarding journey better to help you achieve your goals and solve the problems you have. I think, Ishan, you had a question. Yes, we can do one with WhatsApp instead of Telegram. The reason why we have this test AI agent in is the link invalid? That's weird. I test. It's okay. We can continue. Let me go back to the site. Give me a minute. Right. So yeah, you can scan this. I tested it just now. It should have worked. Maybe the button doesn't work correctly.
Okay.
Okay.
The QR code
Yeah,
is working for most
QR
of
code is working then.
Okay. So we'll continue to use the QR code.
Yeah, we'll use the QR code for now then.
Okay. Let's give it a few more seconds, then we can dive into the capabilities.
All right, we're going to stop the post, but it seems like the biggest worry that most people have is a lot of spam and junk leads and leads to ghost you. So yeah. So today, Adam's going to go through how you can lessen the amount of spam coming in, and also your human agents don't need to handle the spam.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to end the poll. I think for now, let's continue.
Okay. All right. Okay. While everyone is talking with our AI agent, let me share a bit more about its capabilities, and I'll dive into the setup later. So what can AI agents do? So like what we said just now, they can actually ask questions and qualify if the contact is actually a serious buyer. So you can ask questions based on the criteria that you have set and determine whether a contact is a serious buyer. And then from that, it can update its contact fields and lifecycle stages, which is another capability of our AI agent. So if it qualifies that the contact is a qualified lead, it can update the lifecycle stages to move the purchase journey upwards and give it context to your team. And whenever it meets a question or a situation, whenever it's having a conversation with the contact that it cannot handle, you can actually have it assign or escalates to human. So if it's something like, oh, maybe they ask like a really personal or like a really complex questions, the AI agent can actually understand it and pass it to a human agent to respond to the customer immediately. So other than that, the AI agent could also understand text, images, PDFs, and audio. So example right here is that if you open an automotive shop or like a healthcare product shop, you can, if a customer does send you like a picture of like the parts or like a product that they would like to inquire you about, uh, if you fit this to your knowledge source for your AI agent, the AI agent could actually understand it accordingly and respond to what the customer is asking. So you think that's it? There's actually more capabilities of our AI agent. So AI agent could actually follow up. So this is quite, I believe this is quite relatable for you guys because we have a lot of leads that come in through ads, right? Then sometimes when you respond to a customer, then they might not reply for a while. Then you move on to reply other customers that have come in. Then in between, you remember that, oh, actually, I haven't followed up with the customer. So AI agent could actually do that and help you follow up with customers that have not responded to you. So just in case they forget or gets busy, and if they need a reminder, then AI agent can follow up and they will respond accordingly. So other than that, our AI agent also have a voice. So you can actually have voice AI agent set up, and your contact can call it and talk to it to get answers to different inquiries that your contact may ask. So you can set it up and you can give it its tone and different accents. This is quite fun. I'll show you guys later. And you can also have AI agents trigger Respond.io workflows. So basically, if you have like different workflows such as updating Google Sheets with informations of your customers for your team, right? AI agent could also do that. So you just have to set it up and you have to let it understand like what kind of scenarios it has to trigger workflows. Then it can do it accordingly. So last but not least, AI agent could also trigger HTTP requests. So you can set up different trigger actions, such as if you have a CRM set up for your customers' informations, you can set it up to trigger actions to your CRMs and or also do calendar booking. So this is quite important for industries that may require booking, such as property, like let's say appointment book or like viewing book. This may also apply for like actually quite a lot of industries may require calendar bookings through your system. So you can set it up to trigger HTTP requests to your calendar booking tools such as cow.com. Then it can do that accordingly. So from that, let's dive into how we can set it up. I'll just go through it briefly, then we can do it together later. So on the screen right now, you may see the red circles. If you don't have AI agent set up, you can actually see under the assignee dropdown, there's a create AI agent button. You can select that, or in the inbox side panel, you can select to create an AI agent. Or there's a tiny icon on the side. That's our AI agent icon. You can select that as well. So whenever you press on that, it will bring you to the AI agent module page. So here, when you come in, you will see a few templates that we have available. Because we understand that AI agent might be something complex for people to actually set it up properly the first time. So we have actually prepared templates that you can use as like a first version for you. So you can set it up later on to refine it accordingly. So on the screen, we have receptionist, sales agent, and customer support. So for my example, let's say I'm a property agent and I want an agent that is capable to do sales and promote my products to contacts which comes in to talk with my business. So I can select the sales agent right here, and it could actually engage accordingly and read through the knowledge source and skills that I've given to it. Then it can answer all the sales related questions and also promote products accordingly. So let's say I've selected this template for sales agent. this is roughly what I will see within the creation module. So later I'll show you guys the full screen. So sales agent here, we can refine the prompt in terms of like, oh, how you want it to speak and what kind of action to do whenever they meet certain scenarios. You can set it up yourself, it's quite modular, or you can use a template. You can see a template first and you can modify accordingly. So other than that, you can also give it knowledge source. So it could understand what kind of products or what kind of promotions you have going on that you put in your ads. So you can know how to answer different FAQs or different kind of product inquiries accordingly. So before you send it out to actually talk with your contact, you might wonder like, I'm not sure whether it can actually answer questions properly, right? Don't worry, we have a test AI agent module right here. So you can actually talk to it to see how it responds. And if it's not according to your liking, you can actually tweak it further with all the settings you have in the screen. So you can refine it until it actually responds accordingly. So that's it. That's a brief overview for AI agent. So let me show you guys how we actually do it in our platform. Tyler, am I showing my screen? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so I'm in the lifecycle stages just now. I'll just go through with you guys about the lifecycle first. So you can actually go into your lifecycle settings through the workspace settings right here, and you can go into lifecycles for your inbox settings. So right here, we have lifecycle stages like what I have explained just now, and you have your loss stages. So I believe just now a lot of people said that like some of the stages are actually, some of the worries that they have for ads are actually a lot of people ghosted, right? So you can have like a stage name which is ghosted, like they didn't reply. So it's something you can add for your low stages. Then you can be a bit more creative, like, or you can have description for your all your life cycle stages, so you know when is the proper time to move them upwards. So yeah, that's it for life cycle. Here's the AI agent part. So right now I have I'm in the AI agent setting right now. So as you can see, you can create multiple agents. So you can create multiple agents to actually handle different cases. It's not just one agent that you can configure to handle everything that comes in. You can have different agents that help you handle different scenarios. So I have support agents, then the Glow Clinic Assistant, which is what you guys are speaking to right now. If you're still speaking to it or speaking to it previously, this is what we have set up. So let's dive into its settings and show you guys how it is whenever we are setting it up. So I can give it like an emoji, you know, give it a bit more personality. Then you can give it like a name. It's really up to you. Then you can have like different descriptions for it to have more description about like to let your team know like, oh, this AI agent is supposed to do this or that. Then you can have instructions. You can let it know what kind of tone you want it to have, what kind of communication flow you want it to do. And if you're not sure how to do, we actually have prompt templates right here that you can select and you can use it as a base to build your prompts on. And we also have a help center page to let you know how to write prompts more properly to ensure that how you want your AI agent to be, you can actually achieve it. So but actually, other than that, if you have faced any issues or any problems with setting up the AI agent or like lifecycle issues, feel free to reach out to our support. So our support is actually very helpful and they're very knowledgeable. So reach out to them. They can guide you through accordingly about how to set it up properly and achieve what you want to achieve for your AI agent. So here we have all the actions such as close conversations assigned to a team or agent, update lifecycle stages, like what I mentioned just now, contact views, update text. It's quite extensive of actions that you can do. Trigger workflows, add comments, handle calls. This is where the voice AI agent comes in, and you can define it how it should handle calls about its communication style. And also under advanced setting, you can actually configure the first greeting message and also choose an AI agent voice. So it's something cool. You can have different accents to it. And we also have make HTTP requests. So such as the calendar booking example that I've shared just now, you can actually create calendar booking and you can add different actions through the settings right here. So you can explore it on your own, then you can test it out with the Test AI Agent module. And last but not least, we have the knowledge source right here, which you can feed to your AI agent. And Here you can add, we have different file formats, which is we support different file formats, and you can also add websites to let it know what kind of knowledge source it should pull from. So one thing to note is that the knowledge source naming that you give to your files, it should make sense for the AI agent as well. So it can know actually which knowledge source it should pick up. And you can enable them and disable them through the toggle right here. So test your AI agent right here, speak to it, understand it before you send it live to actually talk to your contact. So yeah, like what I said, reach out to our support if you meet any issues. You can reach our HubSpot page to help you set it up. And yeah, we are very happy to help you here. All right.
Yeah,
So
before we move forward, Adam, Wilson, do you think we want to showcase a bit on the Copilot that they can actually build the AI agent via Copilot as well?
I think that's okay. Well, I think you can try it out, Adam, because it's on the bottom right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's
Explain
say
to me what is Copilot. Yeah.
You see this guy right here, keeps eyes moving. He's quite cute. So this is our Copilot. So let's help me build it. Okay, I actually have a prompt right here, so you can select to create an AI agent for me.
So Copilot is a new feature that can help you guys set up Respond.io. It's still a new feature. It's not available to everyone yet, but it's going to be released to pretty much all people soon. So stay tuned for that. Some of you might have already seen it, some have not yet. But rest assured, you guys can actually use it to help you guys set up Respond.io better as well. As you can see here, Adam is testing out like, okay, how to set it up, and it can actually create the AI agent for you.
Yeah. Adam, could you like zoom in a little bit?
Let me zoom in. Oh, how close do you want me to be here?
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Okay, it's now right. Okay.
Yeah. So how AI Copilot works here is we do prioritize building the right AI agent for you. So in this case, let's say there are some questions that I see on the chat right now about like, can you show your AI prompt? How do you like instruct it to do certain things? This is where you can talk to AI Copilot, and the AI Copilot would be the one creating the AI agent for you, setting up the instructions, so on and so forth, based on your business intent and business logic. Right? So you don't have to go through our KBs, you don't have to go through our knowledge sources or our knowledge base to learn how to build the best AI agent out there. In this case, AI Copilot can be the one building it for you. However, like what Tyler mentioned just now, so just a note is that not everyone has access to AI Copilot yet, but do stay tuned soon, very, very soon.
Yep, something to stay tuned for. Okay, cool.
Yep, as you can see here, just now, Adam just built a AI agent quickly and started testing out us and see the replies that the AI agent is bringing. Yeah, you can do other things as well. What else can you do here, Adam? Can you check it out?
I think Wilson can share more about these capabilities.
Well, what else you can do here is really asking about how to use the platform. Mainly on using the platform, and also if you have any questions about how to set up WhatsApp, how to set up certain channels, any question at all in that sense, then AI Copilot is always here to help you. But the two main things that we have right now, and we're working on to add more capabilities in the future. However, the two main things right now that you can use it for is mainly on any questions about how to connect WhatsApp, what are the best practices for, because we do see even the questions here in the chat right now. There are some questions about that, right? How to not get banned. My WhatsApp number is already connected. The most recent one. All these are things that you can already ask AI Copilot, which again will be available very, very soon.
Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, that's a sneak peek for you guys who have attended the webinar that we have Copilot ready soon. All right, so from that, let's dive back into the slides. So now I'll introduce to you guys the PRD resistance creme de la creme, which is our conversion API. This is what we used to send events back to Meta to help them understand that, well, okay, So we use this to send signals back to Meta to let the algorithm understands that what kind of customers do we want and like our best ones. So it's TLDR is basically we want to let Meta know that which are the right audience for us. So Conversations API sends important customer actions like leads and purchases. So you can configure this in our platform. I'll also demo it to you guys later. So directly to Meta, so ads can reach the right people and lessen spam leads. So basically the flow is that like what I have shared earlier is that you have a customer purchase event or like some other events that you deem as a success event for your business. Then once that happens, you can trigger the workflow to send CAPI events back to Meta Ads Manager. And the Ads Manager will receive this event and read it through and its algorithm actually learn to know like, oh, actually this business actually wants this kind of customers more. Then this process will keep going on and it could keep refining the algorithm to let more bright people see your ads. So a best practice for this is that you should send about 50 CAPI events per week, or just basically different successful events that you deem are good enough for your business to send an event to Meta to let them know like this is the right kind of audience that you want for your ads. So and actually I should dive into the setup first.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. So can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
I can zoom in for some reason. Okay, cool. So right now I have the trigger setup. It's quite simple. You can go into your workflows module and you can set up a workflow. And your trigger is that you can have lifecycle updated. So here you can have different options such as all stages or selected stages. Selected stages will make more sense in this context where you can have it have different stages that you think would be considered successful, and you can set meta CAPI events. So for my case, I selected hot lead conversion, viewing attended, or appointment book. But it's really up to you whether what you deem is successful or not. So like for automotive case, or if you sell car, you can have like test drive book. So that's like an event as well, right? So moving on, once that happens, the next step would be sending CAPI event. So I borrowed this from my colleague, Nasar. So you can actually connect your Meta Business account first through the integration page. And you can, once you reach this step, you can actually select your Meta Business account and the relevant portfolio. And since our case, we are talking about what click to WhatsApp ads, you can select your WhatsApp business account, which is the relevant one that you want to send CAPI events about. So here I have Blue Gem Pearls, and the event type right here, we actually have purchase and lead generated. So for purchase, right, you can select the currency. So we have different currencies right here, and you can have different total purchase value. So we know that purchase value may differ across different products. So best practice right here is that if you're not sure about your purchase value, actually you can have like maybe one as placeholder first, or you can have like an average of all your product values first. And something fun is that you can actually use a variable right here, contact variable. So if you have assigned like a purchase value for the contact or different workflow variables, you can actually select from here through the shortcuts that this $ right here. So you can select the value accordingly. So other than purchase, we also have lead generated. So this is more simple about the wherever the lead cards come in. So here you can, so under both purchase and lead generated, we have advanced configurations. For lead generated, we have lead value. This one is optional because it's not a purchase event. Then we can configure our lead information right here. So you can go through it and you can see what kind of information you think will be worth to include. And also you can set up a test events to see your events to see whether it's showing up accordingly. So for purchase is basically the same as well, where the value just moved up to like a mandatory value, and you can configure the customer's information. So it's actually quite simple. You can set it up for yourself and you can test it accordingly. We also have different KB page, which Tyler will show later. And the best practice for that is that per week, we should send about 50 conversion event. And you may be wondering right now is that how can I have For some industries, it might be difficult to have 50 like purchase events, right? So no worries. You can actually have different stages, like maybe earlier stages. So this is like a example that Tyler will share with me. Like, you think about automotive context, like you sell cars, right? There's no way like, oh, you sell 50 cars a week. I mean, like maybe some company in the audience, like they sell like 100 cars a week. Who knows, right? But normally, since it's such a high value and such a high decision process, we may not have like 50 purchase events per week. So you can actually have different stages that triggers events. So such as like a test drive book. So you can have that as like an event for your life cycle, and you can send conversion event accordingly. Or you can have differently generated, and this one is more simple. So uh, let's make sure we also separate like different purchase and lead generated events accordingly. So the algorithm can actually knows that, or what kind of intent do you want with the event that you send to it. So uh, yeah. Tyler, you
Yeah,
wanna?
I'm gonna jump in a bit. Thanks, Adam. You mentioned about 50 conversions a week. So that is actually super important for Meta to optimize your ad campaign. But bear in mind, you need 50 conversions on an ad set level, not a campaign, not an ad, on an ad set level. So because the Meta ads optimize on that, the more conversions you have, the better Meta will optimize the campaign for. That's why Adam mentioned, maybe if you're a car dealership, you don't sell 50 cars a week from WhatsApp click to chat ads. So what's the next best event? As he mentioned, a test drive. So you can, and those people who test drive are more likely to purchase than those who actually just message and go set, right? So you can send that event to Meta, and you'll find more people who want to visit for your car dealership for a test drive, or maybe you are a property real estate company as well. People who want to go to the showroom and physically visit it, you can send that as a conversion as well. We generally don't recommend sending purchase events to Meta unless you do have 50 conversions every week. And not every business has that. And bear in mind, 50 conversions must be from click to chat ads if you're talking about your WhatsApp ad campaigns. If you have 50 other purchases from your website separately, that's not WhatsApp, it doesn't count to optimizing the campaign as well. So that is a thing that Meta does for optimizing ad campaigns. So something really important to know. So yeah, that's pretty much it on regarding conversion API. This is a very complex topic, and how Meta optimizes things can be a bit difficult for most people. But don't hesitate to ask our support team as well. Reach out to our support. We actually have specialists that are basically experts in setting up conversion API with the customers. If you have any questions, please reach out to them as well, and you can actually schedule a time with them, and they'll guide you through the setup as well. So yeah.
Yep. Don't hesitate to speak to our support. They are very kind and very lovable.
All right. Okay, I think that's all to this part. Um, in the slides later, after the webinar, you'll receive the slides. Here's some resources that you can use as well. But to summarize, what's very important here is this whole system itself. So if you want to take away 3 important things when it comes to improving your WhatsApp ads, one is, of course, having an AI agent to qualify your leads so that they can handle high volume of messages. Because, of course, when you're running ads, there's a lot of spam messages, and the AI agent can qualify them so that your human agents only talk to people who want to buy. 2, is the lifecycle part as well. You want to tag who is important, who is not. If you don't know what is important, you're sending everything back to Meta. Meta is going to just bring you more trash and spam. And of course, lastly, view your analytics. From our reports, you can actually filter to see which campaign, which ad set, which ad is actually bringing you most sales. For example, if your lifecycle state is purchase or qualified lead or viewing book, you can filter down to that, and you see that, okay, this ad or this campaign is bringing more of it, put more budget to it, turn off the other ones as well. So these are the 3 most important aspects to help you achieve 10x customers from your paid WhatsApp ads. All right. I think that's all to the slides part. We can go into Q&A. And I think there's quite a bit of questions here as well from a lot of people. So let's start. Okay. Well, this question I'll answer first. Is there a webinar? Why is the webinar so late? Because we're based in Malaysia. We actually at 3 or 4 p.m. here. That's why we do this webinar this time. We try to accommodate for Europe, Asia, but for America, if there's a lot of demand, we can consider doing it at a later time in the future as well. And hopefully in the future, maybe we'll have some Spanish speakers that can do the webinar.
Cool.
Okay, how do you recommend training a new AI agent when dealing with specific scripts and medic, legal sharing, etc.?
Okay, I can take this one. Especially when AI Copilot is out, I would recommend you guys to use AI Copilot in this sense. You can always send a transcript inside. You can always send the type of conversations flow that you want your AI agent to perform in. Then AI Copilot can build it the way that you want to according to your business logic. When dealing with specific scripts, medic, legal sharing, I will assume those medical and legal sharing will be in files, right? So definitely is to make sure that you can always prompt AI agent to use the files or the legal documents that you have as your knowledge source. So the idea is to never deviate from it, and those instructions can always be part of the AI agent as well.
If you're not confident in your prompt and you set up your AI agent, please reach out to our support team about it or try out the new Copilot when it comes out. But bear in mind, if Copilot doesn't help you 100%, you can still reach out to the support team as well.
Mhm.
Okay, next is from Coco. If the product needs more explanation, is it better to send traffic to a landing page first, then to WhatsApp, or direct to WhatsApp? I think this is more of a customer journey question. I'll take this. Depends on the business in the end. As you mentioned, if your product requires more explanation, it's best to send to a landing page than directly to WhatsApp. But if you do send it to a landing page, then WhatsApp, you cannot really use conversion API with Respond.io, if I'm correct, because it's not directly sending to the WhatsApp directly. So there's no add to WhatsApp connection. So you can't really optimize from there. What I would recommend here is instead of sending it to a landing page, if you want to still have that connection between the ad directly to WhatsApp, you can have a video ad, a good video ad that explains things in detail for people. Then people can click to WhatsApp to ask you more. So that is a suggestion. I hope that helps, Coco. Okay. Next question. Can we do an AI agent on WhatsApp instead of Telegram? Yes, we can. We use Telegram because it's easier for us to do a demo for people instead of WhatsApp because there's a lot of things that are required to set up. But basically, the AI agent can use for all the channels, right?
Yep.
Okay. Next, also for a big concern for us getting banned since it's really easy to be categorized as spam.
Yeah, this is something like quite a lot of customers have been questioning, but this one is really up to Meta. But in terms of like the industry, like as long as you go do the best practices by Meta in terms of your messaging and like the templates that you send, you should be fine. Because the Meta itself, it sees like your whole business asset as like different things to evaluate in terms of your business quality. So everything that you post on your business assets, such as your Facebook page, WhatsApp templates, those will be evaluated by the trust and safety team. So as long as you are following the best practices by Meta, it's actually fine. So it's of course like the best practices is like, oh, no spamming or like no gambling activities such as that. But Meta itself, there's like a lot of different hidden thing. We are still trying our best to clarify with them what are the best practices, but they have their own help center page, especially the WhatsApp page, in terms of like what they deem as best practices. So it's best to advise like just to follow that first, and you can evaluate accordingly.
Yep. If you need assistance, please reach out to our support team and they can guide you through this. They deal with this almost every day where people get blocked or things like that. And one thing you need to know, if we want to know, is Juan Pablo, why are you categorized as spam? One of the reasons that we do not encourage people is there are businesses that actually buy contact lists online from people and send broadcast mass messages to these contact lists. The problem here is those contacts don't know who you are. You suddenly message them and they'll basically report you, and that's really bad. So we really don't recommend people to buy contact lists. Always get send broadcasts to people who actually know you, who actually wants to continue receiving your messages. Because we also know that there are some businesses that who send a lot of broadcasts, and that's the main reason why they get blocked, and because they are considered spam. All right, next question. This agent you have made, how are the questions coming out? Have you put them manually, or they have also been generated by AI?
Yeah, I can take this one. I actually replied to that question as well, but basically, I'll just reiterate it here a little bit. Is that we set up the intent on AI agent side, but like I mentioned, there's actually a lot of best practices that you need to adhere to for a particular AI agent prompt. So I understand that we understand that setting up the AI agent might not be the easiest way to go. So sorry, let me answer the direct question first. Basically, AI agent is the one coming up with the questions, and we technically don't have to put it manually because it's all generated by AI. As long as the directive is clear enough for AI to ask for certain things such as the budget, such as your, for example, the case that we were testing just now, the skin condition, so on and so forth, right? So it all boils down to how you write the instruction, right? So to ask for these qualifying questions or to qualify them based on certain things, AI agent will take care of all of it. And hopefully, when AI Copilot comes out again, just a note to it, it can help you create the best AI agent for your business.
All right. Next question. Can AI agent check my real-time available booking? I think you answered this as well, right?
Yes, I answered this as well. So yes, currently you can do that if you set up AI agent to, for example, make HTTP requests or make API calls to your current calendar booking system. For example, you want to check whether there's availability or for that particular contact, if he has any bookings at all. If you have access to advanced and above, then your AI agent will have access to core APIs as well. So just a note is that it's only available for advanced and above.
Is it just me, or Wilson, your voice is a bit muffled sometimes?
Oh crap!
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Okay. much better.
I try to speak closer to the microphone.
WhatsApp quality rating worry is a big one too. So yeah, how do we maintain good WhatsApp quality rating?
It's really related to the business policy, and like I said just now, like Meta evaluates all your business assets as a whole by the trust and safety team on their side. We also trying our best to help with different customers whenever they receive like a unjust ban by escalating to our partnership manager. So the best thing we can do is that like go through the business policy that WhatsApp have on their platform for business messaging. Make sure that we do not like do any of those, and make sure that the content that we posted and the ads that we posted are all very relatable to the business or the industry that we are in. So this is just to make sure that like everything is correctly in the correct category determined by Meta, and that everything will not be flagged by the trust and safety team. But yes, we understand this is a big issue, and we are always trying to solve this with Meta. But unfortunately, they always have different policies that come up, or like they have different kind of sets of standards that they determine for different business assets. So this is something we are trying to work with and update our help center consistently to ensure that our customer understand what to do whenever they have different issues like this, and also let our support understand how they can assist our customers whenever they meet certain issues like this. So if you ever meet issues like this, feel free to reach out to our support. Then your support could actually clarify with the partnership team and to understand better on what are the problems or issues that they have met, And if we know that it's an unjust spend, we can try to escalate it to the Meta Partnership Manager, and we could see whether we can get it unbanned as soon as possible. So unfortunately, that's just the case, but we are trying our best to help our customers.
Yep. Please do reach out to our support team. They're available 24/7 now. Actually, we changed. We have human support 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
But you can actually only book time to a call with the agent on Monday to Fridays only. On the weekends, you can still chat with our agent. So yeah, don't hesitate to reach out to them. My team would like to know what's the difference between using the WhatsApp ad and normal WhatsApp ad app's business account. For example, our sales BD team wants to reach out to a new customer to send a promotional invitation for an event. Continuation, we know that recently WhatsApp blocked a lot of accounts due to message containing promotions.
Difference between using WhatsApp ad and normal WhatsApp business account. WhatsApp business account is the app, I suppose. So actually, there are not much difference. It's basically WhatsApp ad just brings you like click the WhatsApp ads, and you can know like which ad actually bringing more leads. Different for your business, WhatsApp ads is just the WhatsApp ads that the platform they use to contact with your customers. So promotion in terms of the promotional event content being banned is most likely. Sometimes they ban promotional events is because they are promoting the industries that are prohibited under Meta's policies. So they might be classifying that as something that are not up to their standards, and they might ban it accordingly. But this is also related to the unjust spend. So it's really something that Meta is trying to keep their content clean, but also sometimes some content may be unjustly verified as like content that are not suitable for the platform. So it's a case that we will have to continuously escalate with Meta to let them understand like all different things requires this different kind of situation requires like different contexts, and we would need to get this customer unbanned. So that's the process that we always go through. So unfortunately, I cannot provide you like a clear, direct answer in terms of like or how to unban promotional content, because there are a lot of rules set by Meta in terms of the quality and the category that they deem as not good or unqualified. So always speak to our support if you meet any issues related to WhatsApp ban. Yeah.
Yeah, but Era Morel, I think if you can clarify a bit more about your questions, because we're not quite sure. You're asking what's the difference between using WhatsApp ad and normal business WhatsApp app's business account. Are you talking about your normal app account that you haven't turned into the API or things like that? If you can elaborate that would be helpful. And you can schedule a call with a support team, and they can help you more better than what we can do right now. Okay, next question from Kaya Latu. What if the agent needs to carry the whole journey and only hand off booked clients to agents?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, this can work, right? If your AI agent is the one that is the one greeting the customer, asking qualifying questions, asking about the booking preferences, booking the slots, so on and so forth. Then after that, when everything's done, then you want to hand off to another agent. That's definitely possible. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's the beauty of AI right now.
Yes.
All right. Next question from Samuel. If you have multiple Facebook ads running and on-ground activation roadshows that is collecting leads, do you recommend splitting WhatsApp numbers, or Responder is confident that output is accurate with only one WhatsApp number if proper workflow is set?
Yeah. If you have proper workflow set and you can distinguish like all the kind of leads that you receive, and you can trigger the workflows accordingly, yeah, it works with only one WhatsApp number.
Yeah, because we're pretty proud. Our platform is pretty stable and can handle high volume messages. I think the only concern here is like, how do you plan to track where these people are going to the different roadshows? It's up to your own workflow. and how you want to set up. If you want to have a form of people booking, then you can tag them. Okay, they are going to this roadshow instead of that. It's up to you, and you can set up however you want in terms of tracking, but that depends on your requirements.
Oh yeah,
And
Samuel. One thing to add. If you have like a roadshow and you have like a QR code, you can actually generate WAMI links, and with your WAMI links, right, you can actually have different preview text to it. So maybe like you can have preview text to the WAMI links that you generated. Like, oh, actually, I attended this roadshow. Like that's the first tag that you can get your contact to send, and you can have different workflows to see like, oh, whether this is the first incoming message, and you can use keywords to it to actually trigger different lifecycle stages or to send CAPI events. So I think this would actually help with the case you are mentioning. So it could actually help you filter out like different kind of events that you want to categorize.
yep,
Yeah, this helps.
hope that helps, Samuel. And again, if you want more details, ask our support, and they can give you ideas as well. Next, can the AI agent read comments added by human agents and then follow up based on that?
Right now, no, but it is something that we're looking at. So stay tuned. So yeah, right now, if you write any comments at all, AI agent won't be able to read it. Internally, because we do see some edge cases where we're scared that, let's say you are talking about the contact, or there's some questions that you're asking your teams, so on and so forth. We don't want that to leak into the chat itself with the contact, right? So it is something that we've heard before about like AI agent reading comments. So we're definitely we do want to look into that in the future. However, AI agent can post comment though, right? There is an action to post a comment. It's just if you tag an AI agent, for example, in a conversation, AI agent won't be able to read that comment for now.
Okay.
Nice.
Next, on WhatsApp, we have click to WhatsApp from ads, but only very few start a conversation. How do you handle this?
Wow. Okay. This is very up to the context intent. So yeah. Uh, I believe like in Meta Ads Manager, we do receive like click-through one, so we can know like the metrics from that. But regarding like send a conversation, start a conversation, I'm not sure like whether you have set up like I think preview text, like what I mentioned just now, could help. Like if you set up like a preview text in terms of like your WhatsApp, or like when you click on the ad, what kind of text that you have available in your contacts message composer that you can allow them to send automatically. I think it will help like in terms of that, so they don't have to think like, oh, what to say about the ad. I think this is one of the things that came up to mind, but it's really up to the contact side to have a say like in terms of like whether they want to reach out to a business or not.
Yeah, I think this part, as Adam mentioned, it could be possibly that people click on it and they don't know what to say. But there's another factor is maybe is that your ad is not convincing enough for people to click to find out more. So we don't really know what to set up here, but most of the time, why do click to WhatsApp ads don't work is usually from the start, where people's ads are not that convincing, and afterwards, if all your setup is correct, it's usually the ad that's the problem, or if it's not the ad, it's the targeting. You may be targeting the wrong people. So it's something to look at in terms of on your ads manager. And of course, as Adam mentioned, you can improve the user journey by having a pre-filled text for them to start a conversation easier. But yeah, most of the time is if people are not clicking on your ads to start a conversation, it's likely because wrong targeting or the ad is not convincing enough.
Yeah, and also maybe it's the system of like how we send CAPI back, so we can continuously improve the process as well.
Okay, next question from Waji. Does the AI agent understand Arabic and Tunisian dialect, for example?
So under the surface, we're using GPT 5.4 from OpenAI, and it does understand Arabic. That one definitely confirmed. Tunisian, however, let me check on my side. I'll come back to you later.
We have British, Malaysian, American, Canadian, Jordanian. Actually, a lot more. I think we need to bring in a lot more accents.
Tunisian is a Arabic. Oh, it's a form of Arabic.
It's a dialect. That's pretty much like, for example, for Chinese, there's Cantonese and things like that. It's just a dialect, slightly different Arabic. That's pretty much it.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm asking Open AI right now, and it does understand Tunisian. So
This
yeah,
depends on if OpenAI is trained well in Tunisian dialect Arabic.
Yeah.
For example,
We hope we can do it.
yeah. For example, in Malaysia, surprisingly, ChatGPT OpenAI, they understand our slang in Malaysia pretty well, actually. So it depends on how much is trained. So it's not on us on here. Maybe there's another model out there that might be more friendlier to Tunisian Arabic dialect, but we're not sure. But I think so far ChatGPT is trained pretty well in most languages. So yeah. Okay, next from James. Follow-up is within 24 hours. What happens after 24 hours? What is the cost to reach back customers more than 24 hours?
Okay. It really depends on the channel nature itself. So if within 24 hours and the contact didn't respond, right? So let's say for WhatsApp, we have the service messaging window. So basically, the window will close. We will not be able to message the contact anymore unless we send like a message template. Uh, I is it? I'm not sure whether that's the question that you're asking, James. So,
Yeah,
Tyler,
I think
did
that is
answer?
correct.
Yeah.
They're talking about reaching out to the customer again after the 24-hour WhatsApp messaging window. So you need a template, right? And there's a cost to a template, of course. All right. I hope that answers your question, James. The only way for you to reach a customer after 24 hours is via message template. Yeah. Okay. Ethan, which LM is the AI agent is running on ChatGPT 5.6, Gemini, and how secure of a response AI agent?
so right now we're running GPT 5.4, and there are some fallback models as well, especially if OpenAI fails. Sometimes they do fail. So we do have some fallback models and whatnot, and you do get it right. Gemini is one of them. How secure of the Respond AI agent? So we are definitely compliant, and we don't use your conversation to train the AI. So this one, you can definitely have that trust on us. We make sure that your conversation stays within your workspace, right? And we don't use that to train any of our other AIs as well.
Okay. Next question for Ishan. Can the AI learn from each conversation and keep updating the knowledge base, or we have to do it manually?
Unfortunately, right now, yes, you do have to do it manually, but we do have some tips and tricks for you to have another AI to learn from the conversation. That one is coming soon. We are writing up have some initiatives in place to make sure that you guys can learn how to use AI to improve AI in the future, especially when AI Copilot comes in.
All right. Follow-up question from James. How big can the knowledge base store? Is there a limitation on size? Would this slow down the AI agent when it needs to go through the knowledge base?
So I'll answer the second one first. Would it slow down the AI agent? No, because our type of knowledge source querying is very efficient. So no matter how big your knowledge source is, it won't slow it down. Accuracy is something that depends on your knowledge source building or your knowledge source format. For example, if you let's say you are writing a knowledge source and the sectioning and the language is pretty confusing. It's the same as giving this knowledge source to another human being. It will also be hard for that human being to understand as well, right? So we do have some best practices in our knowledge source. I will keep saying that, in our help center, to help you get started on how to write the best knowledge space out there. Now, on how big can the knowledge source be? Right now, we do have a 20 megabyte limitation. 20 megabyte translates to a lot of characters, I think multiple books. So hopefully that is enough. But technically, it's not something that we think you need to worry about because it's a pretty large store as well.
To clarify, Wilson, is it per file, or are you talking about the whole knowledge base can only be 20 megabytes?
Everything plus together can only be 20 megabytes.
All right. Make sure you be closer to your mic, Wilson.
Sorry. Yeah. So okay, let me clarify in this case as well, because let's say your PDF might be 5 MB, 6 MB, right? What we do is we actually extract the text, right? We extract the text, and that text cannot be more than a combination, or all the text plus together. It cannot be more than 20 MB, and actually one single character is like 1 byte. So it can contain a lot of knowledge in this sense, right? So technically, you don't have to worry about it. It's really a lot.
All right. Next question. Can Respond integrate with HubSpot if that's the main CRM of your client? Yes, you can integrate with HubSpot. We have a native integration. So yeah. Next question from Raphael. How do we connect our existing agent with Respond.io? Most of our clients are willing to connect it instead of having another agent.
To connect it instead of having another agent. You mean like AI agent or like?
I think it's AI agent. They want to use their own AI agent and plug it to Respond.io.
Okay. There is a way that you can use webhooks, right? Webhooks on our platform for outgoing and incoming. So technically you can use that, but at the same time we don't really encourage that, because we have AI agent on our side already. So if they want to use their AI agent, especially your clients are willing to connect it instead of having another agent. If they're willing to use another AI agent on their end, you can talk to us a little bit more. I would like to understand, is there a reason why? Like, is it because, is there something that we can improve on our side, so that instead of using that agent on their side, we can like integrate that, or we can move their agent into Respond.io itself. So again, to come back to it, you can technically use webhooks. It's all there, as if you want to. But I would like to understand a little bit why they would like to connect to their own existing agent.
All right. Please reach out to us, Raphael, and ask the support team. I want to talk to Wilson. Okay, can AI agent use the website as a reference catalog?
Yes, we do have a few customers who actually did this before. Why I said before is because when we came up with make HTTP requests for AI agent, technically it would be wiser for AI agent to call another API for your catalogs, for your stock statuses and whatnot. I think that would be the best, because it's real time, right? It's real time. But website can have a bit of delay. We have a daily synchronization kind of method on our side. So let's say your website updates every 2-3 hours, or like the stock can be updated within 5 minutes. It is a little bit too fast for you to ingest it as a knowledge source. So we encourage people to use make HTTP request for AI agent to make a HTTP request to actually get the stock information, and also your I would assume product catalog information, especially when it comes to real-time information. If it's not real-time and it's about just your product information, then that's definitely fine to use website.
All right. Next question. My WhatsApp number is already connected to Respond.io through WhatsApp API, but in Meta Ads Manager, I cannot properly use this number as the click-to destination for click-to WhatsApp ads. How can I connect my Respond.io WhatsApp API number with Meta Ads Manager so customers from Facebook or Instagram ads came directly into Respond.io?
I believe this is something to do with the settings in the Facebook page, where we can select different WhatsApp business number to connect your Facebook page with, or like your Instagram account. I believe like this is something that you can do, like the setting that you can need to link in your Meta Ads Manager or like your Facebook page. So actually, we believe our support is able to help with this. So do reach out to them so they can guide you to set it up as well.
Yep, absolutely. Shamin, reach out to our support team. It seems like you need to connect this on the Meta Business portfolio as well, but we can't really know until we actually see your screen and what's going on. Please reach out to our support and schedule a call with them. All right. Question: to create a calendar booking, does it work with Google Calendar or only cal.com?
So we have cow.com right now, which is our native integration. For Google Calendar, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yeah, it's coming soon.
And if you want to use other calendar booking apps, you can set it up via HTTP request as well.
Yep.
All right. Question from Leong: this CAPI seems showing less than the actual example. I shoot 50 events, but the business manager shows around 30 or less. Okay. I'm not sure what you mean by business manager. Are you talking about the Meta Ads Manager? But in this case, usually, if, for example, you have the pixel installed on your website, it keeps sending you events. But whether your ads manager can connect that person to them with your ad is another issue. So there's always going to be some things that are missed out because Meta, even though they have so much data, they cannot 100% connect everything as well. For example, you're someone who purchased something from a Meta Ads, and you clicked on that ads, and later you use another account to purchase, and from there on, Meta cannot connect that, okay, it is you who actually made the purchase because you're on a different device or a different account or some sort. So Meta sometimes cannot really connect this, or maybe there's ad blockers that might cause things. But generally, ad manager can actually connect things if they have the right information, the email, the phone number, the pixel tagging that follows you around through different websites. But of course, there are always going to be some potential failures like the pixel problem, cross-device, and things like that. So it's quite normal to see that you see less sometimes on this. All right, next question, Paulo. Is there a similar tool for Google Ads for CAPI?
This is something we're actively trying to work on right now. Do stay tuned in terms of our change talk, but this is something we are trying to achieve in the platform. Yeah.
All right. Next from City, assuming my Meta Business portfolio has more than one asset, can we choose more than one asset for the workflow? I don't quite understand what asset is this.
Maybe it's like different account or because we can WABA, like you can have specific WABAs, right? But if you have like Facebook page, I think you can also select it. I'm not sure whether that's the question.
It's best practice if you want to send the conversion CAPI event to a specific ad account, you choose the specific ad asset that you have. So you cannot, based on what Adam showed just now, you can only choose one at a time. So, but in general, when you run ads, you're only connecting one-to-one anyway. So just pick the one that is connected and you're supposed to send to this ad account. Is it your Facebook page, Instagram page, if it's like Messenger or Instagram ads. So just choose the specific one that is correct. Okay. Can we have video explain this feature in Arabic?
That's up to you.
Well, you can schedule a call with our support team and we have a team of people that actually speaks Arabic. They can explain it to you as well on this. But maybe I'll talk to the marketing team if you can translate the video into Arabic as well and upload it, for example, to YouTube.
Or we need to brush up on Duolingo on Arabic so we can present.
We'll try our best. He wants to encourage our current clients to use this. Okay.
I
Oh, okay,
see.
we'll discuss with the marketing team. We can create a translation of this video as well in Arabic. Okay, next from Roman. So website leads, we shall not send the conversion that we later close on WhatsApp. Yes, this is a continuous question. Yes, because there's no direct connection from your ads, WhatsApp ads, to your website, the connection may break off because the journey is ads, website, then WhatsApp, right? So in between, it's cut off. So it may not send correctly if you're going to track using conversion API. So that is the issue here. So that's why we really recommend, if possible, direct from WhatsApp to, from your ad to WhatsApp itself. So that's why I recommend a good video ad that explains things clearly. All right. Yeah, okay. Extra contact because we are running ads on Meta and send both to web and WhatsApp as well. Yeah, unfortunately, that is a limitation on tracking on Meta side. It's not something that we can fix. Okay, next from Shamin. My WhatsApp number is already connected to Respond.io. Okay, oh, this is a continuation, is it? Or is it a repeat?
I think it's a repeat.
I think, okay, it's a repeat question. Okay. Next, from Emran, such as meta ads, is there is a specific tool? Okay, we're trying to figure
Connect.
that out. Right? Yeah. Okay, next question for Shamin. When I use Wami WhatsApp link as a WhatsApp URL in Meta Ads Manager, Meta shows an error and asks me to set a destination to WhatsApp. Should I use what website destination with Wami link, or should I use WhatsApp as the messaging destination?
I think that's related to the connection to the directly sending to the phone number thing also. So this is related to how we set it up in the ads manager, I believe.
I think this is the ads manager question. So depending on your ad campaign, there's different types of destinations, right? You'll have the app, you have WhatsApp, Messenger, Instagram, website, and things like that. Generally, if you're running a WhatsApp ad campaign, we do not recommend using Wami links because the destination is actually a website, and whereas the Wami link is not a website. That's why I think it fails. So when you set up your ad campaign on the, I forgot, is it a campaign level? You can see the type of campaign actually has the option. You need to choose the one that has WhatsApp. Then on the ad set and ad level, you can select the exact WhatsApp number that you want to send to. Hope that answers your question, Shamin. Okay, how can I check whether my Respond.io, WhatsApp number, WABA, Facebook page, and ad account are all under the same Meta Business Manager? If they are not used under the same, what's the correct way to fix it? Well, you need to check your Meta Business portfolio and see, and check if all the assets are there or not. But if they are not, something I just researched recently as well, if they're under a different business portfolio, make sure your admin shares those assets to the Meta Business Portfolio Business Manager that has the other assets as well. You can actually share on that, but it requires an admin level of the business portfolio to do this. If you have any question, please reach out to our support team as well. They can guide you through this. Okay, next question from Samuel. If you have multiple WhatsApp ads running on ground, oh, okay, same question. Repeat. Question for Shay. We're providing luxury yacht cargo service in the UAE, but our hot leads data is also lower than 50. How can we optimize our ads based on this?
Yeah, like what we described just now, like, or maybe you can have like different success events as different stages that you can determine as success to send CAPI events back to Meta. If you're if this is a question, right? So I'm assuming like if we book like a yacht, then that's like booking book, so that's considered a success event. So if they have like a, actually I'm not very familiar with yacht service, so
But
if they have like a viewing book, or they want to come look at the yacht, maybe you can have like a viewing book as one of the success event as well. So combining that, you can have like 50. we don't have yachts booing that often in Malaysia, but hopefully when we're in the UAE, we can go see it as well. Thank you, Chef.
I think right now, because we don't understand how do you define a hot lead, we don't know what kind of things what kind of event you can set instead. I think it's best that you talk to our support team and schedule a call, and they can guide you what could be the potential best event that you can send, and you can get 50 events to optimize. But bear in mind, 50 is the best practice. But if you cannot hit it, the ads can still run as well. But it's best to have 50. It's not a 100% requirement, but if you want to have the best ads optimization, generally 50 and above is best. But yeah, please talk to our support team about it. Okay. From Shamin, do I need to link the same WhatsApp API to my Facebook page before running Click to WhatsApp app? Yes, where exactly can I connect it? This all happens on the Meta Business Portfolio. You can set it up on there, Shamin. Please reach out to our support team and they can guide you through this. And when you set up your Click to WhatsApp ads as well, then you'll see the options there once you connect everything to the business portfolio. So bear in mind, remember the highest level of relating to Meta ads or Meta everything is the Meta Business Portfolio. That's where you connect everything and link things together. Okay, next question also from Shamin. One customer may ask for different services in the same WhatsApp conversation. For example, first they ask in ticketing, then later ask for digital marketing or business center. How should we manage this in Respond.io so the correct team can see the conversation without losing visibility for the previous team?
You can actually have workflow set up to assign to different teams. Like you can use it based on keywords, or if you are using AI agent, I believe AI agent could also assign to different teams according to like the different context that the contact has given. Then they can pass it to different human agents accordingly. Hope this answers your question.
I'm not sure how we can split it up because one contact can be assigned to a conversation at a time. I think another workaround is add a comment and tag the team as well. That could be a workaround as well. But for best practice, please reach out to the support team because we don't know exactly your setup. Maybe they have a better idea once they can see what you need. All right, next is from Roman again. You have to use different target in the campaign, not sending links to website.
I think this is a question. Maybe Roman is helping.
Yeah, I think it's not really.
Yeah.
Can AI just send reminder after the open window?
After the open window, you mean like sending a template after the 24-hour window, right? My answer to this is no, but there is a workaround that you can use workflow to send a template. And what you can do is you can instruct AI to send a WhatsApp to trigger a workflow. Yeah, to trigger a workflow to send the template, and yeah, that hopefully works. That could work, but something to note is we are actively considering for AI agent to send templates after the 24-hour window as well. Also,
right.
something we're looking at right now.
Okay, guys, we need to go through this Q&As faster. We are only halfway through.
Oh my god. Love it. A lot of questions.
We post stories on WhatsApp number connect to Respond.io.
WhatsApp post stories on WhatsApp connected to Respond. You mean WhatsApp statuses? If that's the stories that you're referring to. If that's the case, right? We're looking into how we can make WhatsApp stories WhatsApp statuses interaction more lively in our platform. But right now, most of our focus is on Instagram stories. So right now we don't support like WhatsApp statuses directly to. I think you can set it up yourself to talk. I'm not very sure how's the setup for WhatsApp statuses, but right now, yeah, if you're referring to that, we are working on supporting it, but currently we don't have support for it. Sorry.
Okay, if you're not referring to that, please.
Yeah.
You can check with our team and show exactly what you mean, and they can help you from there.
Yep.
Okay, to create a calendar booking via HTTP request feature, does it only work with Google Calendar and Cal.com? No, as long as your calendar booking tool has a API function, the HTTP request can work. So yeah. Next. Oh, hold on. Okay, there's a lot of repeat. I'm trying to remove. Okay, Isan, can the AI learn from each conversation and keep updating? Oh, there's a repeat as well.
Yeah.
Can the AI agent see messages sent from workflows? What about message templates? If not, how do I make sure the AI agent has enough context?
For the first point, can AI agents see messages sent for workflows? Yes. What about message templates? So right now, there's actually a bug where AI agent doesn't see the message template. It's something that we're fixing right now. And if not, how do I make sure AI agent has enough context to continue the conversation after the workflow ends? Yes, it can see the workflow, the messages from workflow. So yeah, but the part about message templates, we did find a bug about this one, so we're fixing it right now because right now it's not able to actually read the template message. Sorry about that.
All right. Next, a question from Rob. With one single number of WhatsApp that shares with an entire team, how can the AI agents help to send each of the lead to our human agent by sequence other than language and skill? As you know, we take turns handling incoming leads to avoid sales fighting with each other.
Okay. So right now, if you can refer to our help center as well, or you can even also talk to our support about this one. For our AI agent, it does have the assignment action, right? So the assignment action you can actually specify to assign to different members in a team by round robin, or assigning them by the least open contact. So this hopefully helps distributing or several leads to a team properly, so that they don't fight among each other.
All right. Next, can we set up our own AI agents with API to ChatGPT?
So like I mentioned, you can always use our webhook, and if that works for you, then that'll be good also. However, do let us know also why wouldn't Respond.io AI agent work for you? We definitely want to work on that as well.
All right.
Mhm.
Next, this question is a bit long. I think some parts are repeating, but basically what Shamin is trying to ask is her goal is for Facebook, Instagram ads, customers click to WhatsApp button and the message opens in WhatsApp. Then the message comes directly into Respond.io. AI agent replies and conversation routes to the correct team. Can you explain the correct setup step by step? Shamin, I think this one, you can actually talk to our support team and they can guide you through it if you have any questions on this. But what you mentioned there in terms of the flow, we can actually do it. Next, can the AI agent send a template? Can we send a template through workflow? This is for the 24-hour window.
This was shared just now, but yes, like what Wilson mentioned, you can have AI agent to trigger to send a template through workflows, or you can have a workflow set up to send to different contacts after the 24-hour window. Yep, achievable.
All right, hope that answers the question, Justine. Next, from Alejandro. Hi team, can we use e-commerce checkout workflow in Respond chat, adding into our page messenger, and it can help our clients browse products checkout right inside the same messenger window?
It's quite unique. Let me understand the question better.
I think it's about talking about catalog and checkout within the conversation itself, and payment.
Oh, okay. You mean like the full purchase journey within the same?
Yeah. For example, like an e-commerce, like they want to chat with a customer and show the catalog within, like, for example, WhatsApp, and also make the purchase pay within WhatsApp itself as well.
Mm. I think we are able to show like different catalogs, and also if like we do support WhatsApp catalogs, like you can select it and also have the customer select the items that they want. But if your items are different, you could actually have them lead to your platform, which you can handle all the items to add to cart and finish the purchase journey there. Currently, we're also working on like how can we bring in payment methods within our platform, like integrations. So right now, there's currently no workaround for it, but we are working on it. Yeah.
Okay, is that correct, Wilson? Do you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Not, I guess so. Using the yes or no.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yes.
So currently, I don't have payment available yet, but you can add a catalog.
Yeah.
Stay tuned on that. Okay. Question from Ethan. Most of our clients prefer to use voice messages when contacting us. Can AI agent revert back in voice messages as well?
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yes. Well, no, no. Currently, it can't generate voice notes, but it is something that we're looking at. So yeah, stay tuned on that. Wow, this is very advanced.
Okay.
But
Next.
but AI can actually process the voice note from the contact side. So if a voice note actually comes in, AI will know how to reply because it will understand that voice note.
All right.
Okay.
Next question. Can the AI agent see the messages sent from workflows? Oh, I think this is already asked. And how can I make sure AI agent have enough context to continue the conversation after the workflow ends? Mm, what is the best practice between team inbox and custom inbox? If AI updates the service interest field and assigns a conversation to a new team, will the old team lose access to the conversation?
So it depends on your access control. So for example, let's say you have agent A and agent B, and they're in team A and team B, right? So agent A, let's say you have access control to not see conversations from other teams or other agents, then they definitely, once the conversation is not assigned to them, then they won't be able to see the conversation. So it really depends on how you want to formulate or how you design your teams, how they work within Respond.io as well. If the conversation visibility is not is important and you don't want your other teams to see each other's conversation, then this access control will take place. And if it's not assigned to them, then they will not be able to see it. So it really just depends on how you formulate and how you design your team structure. We have a best practice on this one. We also have on this one on our help center. So hopefully we can share that forward as well.
All right. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to our support. Okay, question from Bill Jeanette. How can we reliably access the meta ID for incoming messages so we can deduplicate ads and match each lead message clearly in our own CRM workflow and API integration?
wow. Tyler, do we do this for marketing side, or is it?
The martech side will have to set up. Generally, Meta side already has documentation about how to deduplicate conversions. So you can check out from Meta side and ask their support team. I know it's a bit hard, but this is beyond the scope of what we understand as Respond.io on the ad side. But yeah, but just in case, please ask our support. Maybe they know. But for the three of us, I don't think we're that familiar on the deduplication of things. All right. Next question. Oh, okay. This been asked before, been answered as well. Yeah.
Hold on. I don't think this one answered yet. Because it's a little bit different. I'll split it in between. So can AI agent read previous conversation? Uh, so conversation, comments, and do a follow-up on specified date and time. So can AI agent read previous conversation? Yes. But it reads up to the past 20 messages. We are working on a feature to actually pass the previous conversations summary into the current AI agent context. So stay tuned on that one. But like I mentioned, it will only read up to the last 20 message. On the second part, which is comments, that part, no. Right now, AI agent cannot read the internal comments because we do see some security issues, and we do see some possibilities that there are some things that might leak into the AI agent conversation. But it's still something that we do want to look at. You can also check out our feature requests link as well. I'm not sure if that one is straightforward. And then the final part, which is to do a follow-up on a specified date and time. So right now, AI agent can do follow-up, but it does it in a way that, let's say we ask AI agent to follow up in the next 5 minutes if there are no replies, or in the next 3 hours or 10 hours if there are no replies. Now, that one is definitely doable, but as you can see, it's more of a delayed response or a delayed follow up, like, for example, in 10 hours or 12 hours, so on and so forth. But what you mentioned here is more of a scheduled follow up on specified date and time. Let's say it's more than a day later or 2 days later, then that one is not possible yet. But like I mentioned just now, we are working on AI agent to actually send message templates. So if it's outside the open window, the 24-hour WhatsApp open window, then you can actually send follow-up templates in this case. So hopefully that answers it for the three parts. Again, the conversation is the last 20 message. The comments is not something it can do now because we do see some security issues from here. And also the follow-up is only from within the 24-hour window, and also a specified time frame, like a time duration, instead of a specified date and time. Hopefully that answers it.
All right. Okay, we have two more questions left. Does the Respond.io AI agent learn automatically from our customer conversation and staff replies, or does it just use knowledge sources and instructions we provide? What is the best way to train and improve the AI agent using real customer conversations?
I love this question. I love this question. So we do have AI Copilot coming up soon. So like you mentioned here, yes, it does only use the knowledge source and instruction that we provide right now. However, when we do have AI Copilot inside, is where you can ask the Copilot to change the instruction or train it in a way to from a particular conversation itself. For example, you can just copy paste the conversation and put it inside the AI Copilot to say, okay, I want it to to perform this way or to behave this way, so on and so forth. But the knowledge source part, like I mentioned, is still something that you might need to do manually. But it is something in our pipeline to make sure that all these are loopable, right? There's something that's pretty interesting right now is a lot of people are talking about loop engineering, is where you have an AI agent that constantly gets better every day and every week, so on and so forth. So that is something that we want to thrive towards as well. And the first step is to make sure that you guys have a co-pilot to help you set up AI agent properly first. After that, we will slowly introduce more capabilities into AI Copilot, and hopefully it's something that we are looking at to make sure that there is some kind of iterative loop within AI Copilot to help you build the best AI agent and also to train it as well.
All right. Last question. What is the best way to get direct support from Respond.io for my setup? I need someone to guide me through the setup for API, meta ads, connection, AI agent, workflow, team route, and staff mobile app access.
Oh, okay. You can actually go to our Respond.io support page. There, we have like different avenues where you can reach out to our support team. I can share the link in the chat, right? I believe.
You can actually reach out
Yeah.
here. I'm adding a button here, talk to support. If you see it on the button on the screen, it will lead you directly to talking to our support team. It will start with AI agent, but you can request a human and schedule a call with them as well. to go through with you on all this.
Yeah. Shamia, I believe like if you can share your setup with them, they can really guide you through like how into how you can achieve like what you want to do with our platform. So yeah, do reach out to them. They are very helpful.
Yep. All right. We have one follow-up question from Beginner. I can get the ad ID, ad name, ad campaign ID, ad campaign name, ad set ID, and ad set name from Meta via Respond.io. I need a Meta ID. How can I get Meta ID with Respond.io?
Oh, okay. Meta ID. Okay. Uh, this is something we need to look into in terms of like the things that we receive from Meta, from our site. It's good that you bring this up, Eugene. We will look into like how important this is for our customers and also plan accordingly on whether we can introduce this in our platform as well. So thank you for raising this.
Is this something that we want to follow up into, Adam? We can actually contact Virginet and find out more on this. What is the use case and things like that?
I think that would be great. I think we can follow up. Yep.
All right, Virginet, we'll reach out to you later on this because we don't quite fully understand the use case and everything and how things work. And chat is not really the best place for us to understand this. All right, I think that is all the questions we have. Thank you everyone for participating. I hope this has been helpful for you. And please do not hesitate to reach out to our support team on this. They will help you set up, guide through everything. If you have any questions that you don't understand that we cannot help answer on this Q&A because there's only so much we can see on here. So yeah, thank you everyone.
Thank you very much, everyone.
All right. Thank you.